Hey loves, it's me, Love Jones. I am back with another one. Y'all wouldn't believe just real quick things I've had happen around me, y'all. Got somebody here that's a sellout. That's what popped out. That's this other card. Home. Something about home. Maybe they selling out to somebody, family member. They gonna snitch. They're gonna snitch on whatever it is that they family member been doing, because now they caught up in the shit. Now them trying to help has caught them up in it. Now a lot of stuff about to be shut down. Have faith. Have faith. Why? Because this person is about to sell out. Because they ain't trying to get in trouble. They not trying to look stupid as the other people. They don't want no more parts of it. Especially when you all in their face with it. What else is going on here? I see this cross right here. I don't know why. Number 22. Somebody could be a master number 22. And whatever it is, whatever they into right here. Something about home. I feel like it's more so about family than about home. Somebody about to snitch on somebody here. I see an inner child right here. What about someone's inner child? Inner child. Look at her, y'all. All beat up and bruised. Look like she actually been devouring somebody here. It's coming off as an animal. You know, when the animals just finish eating another animal and they look up and the blood is all over their face. That's what this is coming off as. Somebody just finished devouring somebody here. Somebody gonna take somebody out of here. Inner child. Inner child. These my heal yourself cards. Maybe people go home and heal themselves. Figure out who it is they are. And they ride around with the crosses and like they people of faith. Like they are people of God. Sadness. Somebody's sad here. Is someone's inner child sad at what they've been doing? That's why they about to say something, because they can't handle it anymore. Maybe they realize they've been doing something that's wrong. If you haven't realized it before, you know, something's making them sad. I don't know. Scar says Phoenix rising here. 3 and 2 is 5. 5 is changes. I just seen 33 here on my tablet. It's so funny because when I started this reading, it was 333. There's something significant about them threes. I just seen 33. It was 333 when I started. This says Phoenix rising here. But I always get somebody's doing some type of magic, some type of spells over something here. It's like a little book of magic or something. Maybe that's what somebody has been doing secretly in the background to take people out, to devour these people. But their inner child is disappointed. Their inner child is mad. Their inner child is sad at who they've become as adults. I remember that reading I just did yesterday when I said somebody kind of had this gypsy look to them. Know why this mosquito keeps following. Look, this mosquito just came out of nowhere and it won't go away. It just literally came out of nowhere. Yeah. And when I said somebody had this gypsy look to them. So funny, I pulled up right here and there was two paper tags. The end of October, we already know what that's about. I've been talking about them for the last 2 years now. The paper tags from January to December. You know, I zoomed in on the girl really close, and that's what she's giving, kind of gypsy vibes. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting off of her. Her braids in her hair, her cigarette tucked on the side of her face, behind her ear. That's what I'm getting. Gypsy vibes from her. She don't have the scarf on like the person in my cards, but that's what vibe I get from her. And so nothing else is coming out of here right now. What you have is home, selling out here, have faith. Somebody's inner child is sad, and a phoenix rising here. I like this is about a person. It says soulmate here. That's what's on the bottom of the deck. Soulmate. 4 and 1 is also 5. Changes. Something is changing here. What is going on, y'all? What's going on? Hey. Hey, George. Betrayed by a friend. This could also be a victory, someone here. But considering we just established somebody's about to sell out, I said home. It could be somebody's family, but home could also be a close friend, a friend from home, a friend from back in the day, a friend who's had your back and you've been pretty much taking them to hell with what it is that you've been doing. A friend that is giving me maybe they were trying to be a good friend, but listening to the wrong person who truly wasn't a friend at all. Queen of Pentacles here. So this Queen of Pentacles could be giving orders to their friend, to an old friend. It'd be a friend from home, a friend from back in the day. This could be. But this friend, inner child, is crying out. Their inner child is sad at what it is they're actually doing. Definitely be some type of magic over something. Reiki over something. It's really giving magic, y'all. Every time I see this card, it's really giving magic right here. It's giving somebody looking into that little book of spells and doing some magic over somebody here. See, generosity, gifts. I really feel like this is just a person. This Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles could be the friend. They could be the friend. Struggle with rival here. Imbecile. They may be having a little bit of little bit of a hard time trying to take down the person who they trying to take down with all this magic and sorcery, especially when they driving around with crosses on their vehicle and appearing to come off as being godly people, and they're doing spells on somebody who they don't even know. Card of legacy right here. Gifts, inheritance. What about this inheritance? This is also a frugal card here. Clarify this Four of Pentacles here. Love, passion, friendship. Friends. I keep getting friends. Somebody's friends with somebody here. They're friends with somebody. Increase, abundance here. Somebody losing this battle, y'all. Whatever it is they're trying to do to make sure they don't lose, they feel like maybe somebody's digging themselves further and further into a hole. And maybe they thought that hole was being dug for you, but they falling in it. They're not able to catch themselves, this imbecile that's struggling with. This could be a victory for someone here. This legacy here, this inheritance here could be coming in, this abundance here. Love, passion, friendship, legacy, abundance is coming in for somebody here. So maybe this is what they were trying to stop here. I don't understand what this is. Victory, success. Yeah. Why somebody here being deceptive. Somebody's here is disappointed. They failed to do something. Somebody here, this, I tell you, it's somebody from somebody's past. It's like an old friend or something. Somebody got about to tell whatever this is going on. Somebody from the past. This could be maybe an old friend that someone grew up with. Somebody's disappointed or something. And so this person, I don't know, this could be a person coming in to tell you something. Be a person coming in to give you something. Somebody could have had something to do with this. Somebody had something to do with this. Whatever this is that's going on, they played some type of role in it, because it wouldn't say selling out if they didn't play a role in it. And so at one point they were on one side, and now they're switching up. They're switching up here. And something is about to change. Maybe they switching up and they coming to give somebody something here. No ambition, vanity, usury. they coming in to tell you here? They've been working with some people with no ambition, some people who focus completely on their outside looks, some people who are in competition with you. Somebody could be moving somebody away from all of this chaos, all of this confusion, all of this competition. There's people in the background trying to compete with you, and they're trying to win it by any means necessary here. They're doing all kind of crooked stuff. I was just thinking about people with privilege doing certain things, like me almost getting into the accident with the person in Walmart parking lot. White girl had on all black hair, black car with a paper tag on it, by the way, because they don't want you to see where they actually come from. Coming at me head on in the parking lot, head on. No reason she should have been coming at me head on. It was absolutely nobody on the other side where she should have been driving at, but she's looking at me, directly at me, coming at me head on, and waited until the last minute to veer off. No, like I said, had I not veered off, had she not veered off when she did, had I turned the same way, maybe had I got scared or something and tried to dodge her, it would have been a head-on accident in Walmart parking lot. Imagine that. And it pissed me off, y'all. It pissed me off, like, immediately, because I already knew what she was doing. That's privilege for you. She knew what she was doing. I knew what she was doing. Part of the people following me around, harassing, stalking me. She just decided she was going to take it a little bit further. Instead of just watching like they normally do, she was going to do something to irritate me. And so she came for me. That's privilege for you. That is privilege for you. And then when I got in Planet Fitness the next day, I'm working out, and for some reason, this girl energy kept calling to me. I don't know why. It was something about her. Now, I can't tell you nothing about the white girl in the car other than she was a white girl wearing a hat. I couldn't even tell you her hair color, whether she was tall or short. But then you have this tall white girl who energy kept, I don't know, y'all. Y'all know how I get. Something about her energy. And so I just kept watching her, just kept looking at her while she was on the treadmill. I got to the point where I was working out and I was actually in front of her. And every time I looked up, she was looking at me, which said even more. It was something like I was feeling whatever it was I was feeling about that energy was right. And so every time I look up from my workout, she's looking at me. And she quickly tried to look down like she's not looking at me. By the time I finished my workout, it almost felt like all the energy I built up was being drained. It's so funny because the whole time I was thinking outside of her energy, what I was feeling with her, I was thinking, this is going to be a good workout this time. I'm not being drained of my energy. I'm going to be able to leave feeling good like I used to be able to do regularly before they start putting all the people in there where I was to watch me. These draining people, these energy vampires, to watch me for whatever reason. And so I'm thinking today is going to be one of those good days. I'm going to be able to leave with all my energy. And as soon as I brought my workout to a close, I can feel my energy being drained. I look up and she looked back down again. And so of course I automatically assume it's her that's doing it. And I'm not sure if it was the next day or that same day. I'm sitting here scrolling down my phone and something pops up. Something about tall girl sweatpants. And it was a tall white girl. A tall white girl pop up on my page. And I told y'all how they do with the little synchronicities, how they do. All of a sudden pop up and it was tall girl sweatpants. Why would that pop up on my page? I don't know. I guess the same reason the privileged white people coming from the black girl popped up on my page. I guess the same reason Shamar keep popping up on my page, and I've never watched any of his videos before, but they popping up constantly now. Imagine that. Anyway, peace, prosperity. I feel like that's where you may be going to, somewhere that's peaceful, because of this competition with these people who are vain, who focus completely on their outside while their inside is shit, while their inside has went to hell, while they have no hearts, while they don't feel any remorse, while they feel entitled to do different things. These are the people that you are surrounded by who are coming for you and trying to imitate your energy and compete with you. Why? Because you haven't came for them. They just see who you are. I was reading something not too long ago where it said people have more than you, aren't jealous of you because of what you have, because clearly they have more than you. They're jealous of how you're able to overcome things. They're jealous of how your heart is built. They're jealous of the type of energy you put off. They're jealous of the light that's in you, and they don't have that. And so that's why they come for you. Because all they worry about is how their hair is done, the best makeup they're wearing, the type of cars they drive, so that they can fit in with this crowd of people. Because this is all they want. Money, clout, want people to look up to them, want people to wish that they were them, when you actually have nothing. A lot of times, like I said, the people with the money, a lot of times they be thieves. I'm saying all people with money are, but you'd be surprised what people have to do or what they've done to get to where they are in life. You know, if everybody was exposed like P. Diddy, a lot of people would be going to jail or hell, because they probably try to kill themselves before anything got out because they can't handle it. And so this is what you have, you're competing with, or that's competing with you. You're not even competing with them. You're going on about your life like normal, trying to live a normal life, and they in the background doing stuff to try to compete with you, to try to compare where they can't compare. Using their power and their privilege to try to get away with certain things. Wherever you're going to, it's assured success. It's where you are going to be your most powerful. It's where you're going to have a chance to grow. It's where you are going to be able to increase your finances. It's where you're going to be able to teach whatever it is that you know. It's where you are going to maybe not have any haters, but at least a whole lot less haters. People are going to congratulate you instead of hate on you for who you are. People are going to want to work with you for who you are and not work against you because they don't like the way people look at you. Card says immigration, y'all. I got a card out. I think it was my last reading that said, maybe the one before the last one, prepare your passport. It's sad when you got to leave out of the whole country, because the country is this is how your country is built, off vanity, off lies, off thieves. But when you think about it, how we ever came to like, how did the people get the country? Wasn't it off stealing? Ain't trying to be funny, but the facts are the facts. Isn't that at least a part of the part that we were able to learn the truth about? Because a lot of times the truth don't come out about things. They tell you what they want you to hear. that's one of the things that we've been able to get the truth about when it comes down to this country. How it was gotten, how it was received. When certain people came here, it wasn't an empty piece of land. People were already here. They just took it over. They just stole it. They stole it and gave the people that were here the part they wanted to give them. Y'all know, for whatever reason, I'm looking at this card right here. Look at this man over in the corner. Isn't it given, what's his name, from Pocahontas? Who Pocahontas end up marrying? Or end up in a relationship with? The white guy that was one of the colonizers. That's what that picture reminds me of. Cartoon. If y'all ever seen Pocahontas, that's what that picture reminds me of. It is so sad you have to leave your country because people don't put their foot down, because it's built on corruption, and because corruption is winning, and because evil is what's in control. They say we're not warring against each other. It's against principalities. I believe this is a war of good against evil. And unfortunately, it's way more people who are evil than there are that's good. It just is what it is. And if you're willing to do evil, it's celebrating. You are celebrating. You're held in some type of high honor, like that's the thing. But if you want to do something good, something has to do with God, then, I mean, unless you join the churches and have the churches on your team, then you're always going to be treated less than. Disorder here. There is disorder here. Know what it reminds me of? Who is the girl that was on the red carpet and she had Jesus on her dress? A picture of what we know as Jesus based off all the pictures that they show us, right? On her dress. And they refused to allow her to take a picture with that dress showing Jesus. I was just listening to something. Tyrese was saying about how the devil, or things of the devil, are so highly celebrated when it comes down to certain things. How they place little symbols and images in your face that corresponds with the devil. And we all, some people know better, some people don't. But it's all over everything. And I think one of the places he mentioned was the red carpet. And for that girl to be on the red carpet, whoever she was, I don't know who she was, and trying to just get a picture of her dress with the face of what we know as Jesus on there, and all the guards act like she was trying to hurt somebody or something. They just kept trying to shovel her off. It makes you wonder why. Why can we imitate, celebrate all the things of the devil, but we can't imitate or celebrate things of Jesus? You know, they'll wear that cross that he died on, or have the cross hanging from their car while they're doing devilish things in the background. And so it comes off as if people are really God-like. People are trying to live up to that Christ mindset. But their actions, if you've seen the actions of them behind closed doors, they are completely different from the image that they are trying to give off. And so these are image-driven people. Vanity. Again, people who focus on what's on the outside. People focus on giving a certain look of things. This card just popped out, by the way. Popped out in reverse. And it's so funny that I would say something about churches. This is the card. Churches, religions, priesthood. Maybe those are the people who are trying to come after you. But vanity. And so it may be several groups of people here, because when I think of vanity, church doesn't come to mind. Church doesn't come to mind. Religions don't come to mind when I think of vanity. Although you can have people who are in there who are just as much vain as the next person, who focus on looks just as much as the next person. When I think of religions and churches and what I'm speaking about, it gives me more so judgment. People who are judgmental. If you're not doing what they feel like you should be doing, then they're very judgmental. They're not going to be quick to help someone who they feel like is not like themselves. Although we're supposed to treat people like we want to be treated, although we're supposed to love our neighbor, you can't really say that you do that when you're not willing to help somebody who you see is in need because they're not like you, because they believe something different. And so I don't know. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on here? What else is in this energy? Somebody's going to be moving away from something. But you know what kind of irritates me? Especially regarding me, I think of myself when I put myself in this situation, and I can imagine me moving away. But here's the thing. Something about me almost don't even want to move away. And so maybe something is going to come first that's going to put you where you're supposed to be. Maybe you're going to get whatever this is that was stolen from you, and then you can move away. And I hope that's the case, because I man, it's like you get tired of being a bigger person and just walking away from stuff and allowing them to treat you the way they treat you, allowing them to steal from you, allowing them to exercise their power and privilege over you. And for me, it's like you stand for something or you fall for anything. And so what do? You stand there and you fight for whatever it is that you believe in, not run away from it and just allow them to have their way. And so it kind of almost irritates me every time I hear about maybe somebody's moving off and going to a place where they can be more successful, but these people are winning in the background by running you away, by stealing from you. And so I hope this is not the case here. I hope you get what it is that they stole from you, and they're so mad that maybe you need to go and take a break somewhere else to let them go through whatever it is they're going to go through for being whoever it is that they are. This is nourishment, holy table, fertility, happiness, abundance, nourishment. I say nourishment already. Here, that's what somebody has coming in right here. We'll ask what's the outcome of this, but we already see the outcome as you being successful in something here. You moving away out of whatever this is from around these people who continue to come for you. You gaining some type of abundance from this all. Hopefully is what they stole from you. Hopefully these people are not able to get away with doing what it is that they are doing, pretending to be who they pretend to be out in public. Another Florida tag right here. They ain't even closed their gas cap. Gas thing wide open. They pulling off. It's expedition right here. Well, I told y'all I'm always surrounded by the Florida tags is one of the tags. Paper tags is one of the tags. So we just pulled up. There was a Florida tag parked right next to me. That's Florida tag driving off there. White expedition. I don't know if y'all seen that. My head might have been in the way for y'all to see it. I don't know if y'all seen it or not. You know, for it to get to where it was, you would have had to seen it cross this window right here. Guarded. See, there's a delay in something here. What's the delay with? What is the delay? Or who feels guarded? Who feels guarded? What is the delay? One or the other. Who feels guarded? What is the delay? A delay in this inheritance. There's a delay in this inheritance. Delay in the gift. Something's always being delayed because that's what they want to do. They want to hold on to it and watch you suffer. They want to hold on to it and make sure you go through things. It's really giving somebody trying to control something here. Power. Imitation and competition. Marriage. Somebody could be married, trying to imitate you. Trying to control something it is you're doing and keep causing delays to whatever this is that's supposed to be coming to you. Through their power, through their privilege, they're able to cause delays for whatever this is. I see secrets, mystery, silence. Somebody's going through a tower moment here. Maybe these secrets are being exposed. What is this? Some type of bad news, violence, crisis. Somebody's about to go through some type of tower moment here. While this inheritance is still being delayed, are they still holding on to it? It's so funny. If they so worried about it, I don't understand why they just won't give you what's yours and let you move on about your life. Because these people are so power hungry. They want to control so bad. It irritates them to be able to control you. They want to shut you up in some type of way. They feel like they want to humble you, but they don't know that God already created a humble person. But if they knew God, then they would be humble themselves and they'd be doing something different themselves, but they don't. They don't. These are the people that give the look of God. Adversity, trouble, vengeance, war, weakness, sentence, deliberation here. Somebody may be sentenced to something here. Somebody may be trying to do something to take somebody to jail here. I see disappointment here. Triumph, vengeance, trouble. This is like police coming. It's like a police car right here. Could be a police car. Could be an ambulance. This is war right here. Somebody's upset about something. Whoever this was upset about something could have been delaying over and over and over again your inheritance. Again, people with power trying to make sure you don't get whatever it is you're supposed to be getting because they're angry about something. Something about you irritates these people. Instead of minding their own business, they're so used to controlling things, they want to control you. They don't even know you. No reason for them to even be angry. They shouldn't even include themselves in this. People should just do their jobs, and they don't. They go over and beyond their jobs because the power has went to their head. The power has went to their head. They don't want you to have money because why? Probably have too much influence over people then, because people, they look up to people with money, and they don't want you to look up to them. They don't want people to look up to you. Corruption. These people in the system who are holding back on something that's yours because they don't like who you are and what you represent. And so they're going to drag this out and hold on to it for as long as possible here. They don't want to hold on to it. They may be just trying to take it for themselves because they have the power and privilege to be able to. Secrets, darkness, something that's being done behind the scene. Hidden enemies here, danger, deception. So you can have some people in the judicial system, some people in law enforcement that don't like what it is you represent, and so they're doing something to hold us back. They could be doing something, maybe trying to stage something to get you to go to jail with this sentence right here. Some type of war. This is trouble, vengeance here. You know, the Bible says vengeance is the Lord's, but these people, vengeance, they feel like vengeance is theirs. They're going to be the judge, the jury, and the executioner. It's something you're supposed to have, but they don't like you, so they're trying to make sure you don't get it. And if they have to set you up and try to stage things around you, they will. And believe me, for the last few days, I've been surrounded by police, and I told y'all the difference. I feel like the blue lights and the ones who don't have their blue lights on, I've been surrounded by the ones who do not have their blue lights on. So imagine those are the ones who not participating in whatever this is. Those are the ones who don't like you. Those are the ones who don't care. Those are probably the ones who seeking some type of vengeance because they don't like what it is you stand for. And so you could be, there could be some type of framing. We already said that somebody trying to frame somebody here. They're trying to get you caught up in a system so you won't be able to receive whatever this is that you're supposed to be receiving. They don't want you to have it. They don't want you to have the power that comes along with certain money because they don't want you teaching or saying what it is you're teaching or saying. They want to shut you up, and they feel like they have the power to be able to do it. And so you got people in here that's trying to hold back or delay what's supposed to be yours because they don't want you to have it. They don't want you speaking on what it is you're speaking on. They don't want people looking up to you because of your money. And they are aware that with money comes power, and that's why they try to keep the money for themselves because they want the power. But you still have material happiness, a good marriage coming. You're still getting this somehow. It just irritates me to know that people like this are able to get away with doing certain things. Where is the justice in it all? Where is the justice? when you have officials doing something like this, who is it that's over the officials that's supposed to be helping? Who is it that's over them? You know, when you've had the military, when you've had police department, when you've had politicians, when you've had all these different people coming for you, who's over them? United Nations? Because it's so funny, I was told 2 years ago you may need to contact the United Nations. And this has just been going on and on and on and on and on. Instead of them just giving you whatever it is you're supposed to have, they're delaying and delaying and trying to find reasons and confusing the situation. They want you locked up. They want you to shut up. They want you just give somebody what's owed to them and leave them alone. Go and do your job. But they don't go and do their job because they feel like you are their job, and their job is to shut you up. It's not to actually do anything to help the community, because they run the community. Because the community gonna do what they want them to do. And so we have the community on lock because we already have power and privilege. We just need you to shut up. We don't like the way you talk. We don't like the way you think. We don't like the way you move. So mind your business then. Because don't this supposed to be freedom of speech? Right? It's supposed to be freedom of speech. I also supposed to have the freedom, the ability to be able to worship what I want to worship. Just like you, if you worship the devil, then I'm supposed to be able to worship God or worship Jesus or worship whatever it is I want to worship however I want to. And talk about it. Without being harassed, without being stalked, without y'all watching me through cameras in my house. Without trying to set me up. Without this illegal investigation. Without illegal surveillance. Without being put on websites that you didn't agree to be being put on. Without giving extra people permission to watch you, because we're supposed to have privacy, right? Privacy. We have the right to privacy. We have freedom of speech. The right to worship how we want to. It's all a part of the civil rights that we're supposed to have that people continuously violate because they want to. Right behind this agitation is troubles. Somebody irritated. So if they bring in whatever this is into you, they irritated by doing it. Again, it's corruption. It's a major betrayal. People been holding back for God knows how long something that belongs to you. Why? Because they can. Because they can. Corruption doesn't happen on a small scale. And so are people going to step up and do what's right? Who knows? Are people going to put these corrupt people in their places? Who knows? Who knows? I guess only time can tell. I keep getting this come out, so maybe somebody's about to do something about it. Victory on the bottom of the deck. Somebody's being honest. Somebody may be losing somebody here. Something's coming in fast. Tower moment for somebody. And so while somebody, there is some type of inheritance, there is some type of victory here. There is somebody who's honest, who recognizes what's going on, that may be coming to give you whatever this is that you're supposed to have. You also have a tower moment. Now, who is this tower moment for? I don't know if it's for you or for them, but there's some type of tower moment here. Something's coming in fast. Exile. Someone may be exiled here. They can feel like they are pushed out of something, maybe out of a group or something. This is also the inside of a church. So maybe it's the outside of a church group, outside of something that's appearing to look like a religious group. You know, a girl I used to listen to also used to say this right here gives her like bullets. I don't know why that just came up in my head, but she used to say that this card right here makes her think of bullets. You got to be somebody from the hood when it makes you think of this coming in fast, make you think of bullets coming in. But these two together is not too far-fetched here, right? And this tower moment happening for somebody here. I don't know what this is, y'all. Put it together how you resonate with it. I know how I resonate with it. So if you hear some parts in there that you resonate with, by all means take it. If you resonate with the whole thing, take the whole thing. This is what it is. It is what it is. Corruption. Corruption. Powerful people. People of privilege doing what they want to do. Not going by this law that they want us to go by. Not bringing justice to people in their lives. Being able to use and manipulate the law to what works best for them. And it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not legal. And something should be done about it. And so I'm going to end it there, y'all. I'll be back.